Hiya, and welcome to my Lonely89's OMGLCS ranked game analysis. This is game 1, one of our provisionals. Just walk you through our team. So on our team we've got a Graves, a Xin Zhao, and a Lulu, and a Shen, and there's a Oriana mid as well. We're all kind of bronze, silver. Dragunov Graves actually has recently got to gold, but in this match he was actually a silver. So this is a little analysis of our games. Oh yeah, let's go through the enemy team. So it's a Corki and a Sona bot, a Mordekaiser top, Lee Sin is jungle, and Lux is mid. So I thought I'd start with First Blood, because always quite important. So it comes from me because I'm an idiot. So it's me taking Wraiths. And Moon gets our Oriana gets focused down by Lux. She goes to recall. And Lee Sin comes in to help Lux, and I go down low, so he cancels his recall to help. And then he recalls by the tower. Amino and Lee Sin was nearby. I thought I'd go just cover him. He recalls back okay, but stupidly I decide to go and hold back his mid lane against the Lux, who's very easily zones me out, as you can see. And Lee Sin never left, and he's great at bursting and tower diving. So here it comes, and he gets away with ease. Yeah, so in hindsight, probably not a good idea to try and hold lane against a ranged character like Lux. She's not going to get tower, and there was not much point. So to make up for my mistake, here's a gank I did top, which put us back 1-1. Shen picks up the kill on Mordekaiser. And it's not a bad gank. Xin Zhao was actually quite good at ganking early mid game anyway. So the game carries on for quite a bit. This is coming up to level 6 for everyone. Lulu and Graves are doing okay down bottom, apart from Corki zoning them out a little bit, and Sona's keeping the sustain in the lane. Lee Sin's come down for a gank, but he misses and he kind of wanders off. I think at this point might be a little bit just waiting for his level 6 so he can actually go in on these two, because he knows Graves can out trade Corki, and Sony's already quite low. Meanwhile mid there is a lot of shit going on, but it's not important because what happens in the moment is. So at this point they're 200 gold ahead, and it's just through farm. Graves is very close to getting level 6 now. So as you can see, he annihilates Sona, goes in a Corki, and Lulu keeps him going by ulting him, and a Shen ult as well, just to make sure he didn't die, and he teleports back to top to make sure Mordekaiser doesn't take his tower. And then from there we've got a 500 gold lead 8 minutes into the game, 3-1, and they both recall. So it's a little bit later on. Oriana roam top, got a couple of kills. Graves got another kill. Mordekaiser got a kill, which is quite important, and he's winning his lane quite well now, in terms of farm. So we decided to all come bot, and this results in a team fight around Dragon. So our Oriana's in the tri-bush. Shen is top. He's getting ready to ult in if he needs to. And absolute carnage comes in. For some reason they focus me, which is a terrible decision. Sona lands her crescendo and nobody really initiates afterwards. Lux managed to get off her ult, but then she is annihilated. And we pick up 4 kills for me. Oh, 3 kills, sorry. Can't remember if he actually gets Corky. No, he doesn't. But it's 3 for 1. It puts us 800 gold ahead and 9-3. We are still a turret behind, and in that time, Mordekaiser took top. Yeah, so at this point, it's kind of mid-game, 15 minutes in. We got an advantage, and they realise that mid tower is very low. So they'd form up to take it. I stupidly get caught out, which happens a lot in this game, and it's one of the problems of playing the champion I'm playing, because I'm always looking to flank in, and it obviously means you end up roaming by yourself, and that's very easily killed. It's quite annoying because Mordekaiser gets his ult off of me, which gives the ghost, and Oriana tried to save me with her ult, so that's down. So this basically becomes a 2v5 under turret. So they take 2 turrets, but because our Graves player is awesome, he gets a couple of kills, makes him pay for it. My ghost is still going, which is why it was so terrible if I actually got caught out, because without it they probably wouldn't have managed to keep going. Lulu unfortunately dies when she didn't need to, and Shen comes back but does manage to get the ace. So they took 2 towers and we got an ace, which puts us only 400 ahead, with 500 ahead now, but they've got 3 towers and it's really bad. So we push mid and we get that quite well. I get caught out again, which is a major problem I have. I have since tried to improve on it. So I get sniped, which then they go, okay, let's all go in. Absolute carnage happens. Our Graves only desperately gets away thanks to his support. Our Shen player is really fucking tanky at this point. He keeps going. And we manage to hold. So we take mid, we lose me, we're all low. And we've got a 2k advantage. But the problem is now, we haven't got a whole lot of map control. As you can see, we're all in mid by our turret. They're just roaming. So we lose map control, and there's only a couple of wards out for us. So yeah, they're roaming, and it's incredibly hard for us to do much, partly because I keep getting caught out. Playing Xin Zhao is, because I'm going into like mid-game now, and he should be at his best, but I'm actually behind a farm. I've got 4 deaths because I kept calling out, and because of it, I can't do a whole lot to help my team, and they take bottom. Good trade here. See, I think it's like, despite being behind in terms of towers, we're ahead in gold because we can team fight really fucking well. As you saw there, we just like really easy. That's like the 4th or 3rd team fight we actually won. And they weren't exactly low. It was kind of a like for like fight. But this is what ends up happening most of the games. We get caught up here because we can't push out. We've got no map control. Well, one of us would have just died. And they keep taking towers off us, almost for free most of the time. As you can see, there's like hardly any wards on the map. This is part of the problem with our keeping map control. There's only 1 or 2 by Baron. Graves, who is like our best player and like shot caller, gets us all to come mid. He knows if we all come mid, we can win a team fight, and we can probably take this tower from it. because that's what we need right now with the towers. And they all recall and literally let us have the tower because they're scared of team fights. And because of this, we should keep pushing our advantage, but we kind of take turret and we can't just do nothing. There's no minion wave behind us, they've cleared it. We can't do a whole lot, so we back off. And in the process, Moon gets caught while we're on a play. Tiny bit, so re-engaging we don't really want to do. And Sona drops her Shirley's revenues, or yeah, to get in. But by that time, we're back at our tower. We're back at our tower, which is good for us because we can fight under a tower. Yeah, again, I get killed by Mordekaiser and he uses my ult on me. So again, there's another ghost of me wandering around. Stroganoff rightly tells us to ignore Sona. Our Lulu player keeps going. And because of it, we pick up 4 kills. I think. Did he get shit? He doesn't get these things. So yeah, it was. So we got tower, we managed to hold ours, but we got forced all the way back. At this point, Shen should tank the tower. Instead, he decides to head back to defend top. Even though we've got gold advantage, 3 of them are dead, like Lux is not going to come back up, Mordekaiser is not going to come back, like Corki's going to come back up. But Graves has got a lot of gold, he's got good items, and he could instantly burst down that tower real quickly. So it's a little bit later on now. And we're still in the same situation of we just don't have enough map control, or we don't feel confident enough to go out because we don't have much vision of what's going on. And we know they're going to come mid and we can win team fights, so we kind of want that. But this extends the game out and gives them a chance to come back. So I go in to save the tower. Our Arena player hits a fantastic ult. And yet again, we kill 3 of them. This is what happens quite a lot. We only kill 3 or 4 of them. And we go to push. And there's not a whole lot to push with us. So he picks up Corki. So as you can see, our minion wave is like all the way behind us. It's going to take forever, and then again, Shen decides to ult top, teleport to top, to clear the farm, because he wants more items, and he doesn't want his tower to go. And now, the wave is here, and we could have started it, and definitely would have got it this time. So if we do get it, but there's not enough time to take in here, so we have to back off. It's a little bit later on, and at this point we've got a hell of advantage. The turrets are the same, and they're taking Barret. So we're all running in, trying to solve it. Part of the problem is we only have the 1 ward over there. We're a bit slow to react, and they take it with ease. So we're all a bit frustrated at this point, but we know we've got the advantage by about 3 grand. So we let them waste it. Because if they're going to win a team fight, it's going to happen with Baron Buff. So we roam around the jungle, we ward up quite a bit now. So we feel safe our side of the river. And we just hold. At this point you can see on Sona there, like, the buff is halfway. And they've done nothing. All they've got is a tiny bit of farm. Right, it's only even drop any wards that whole time. So yeah, this keeps happening, and then eventually they get frustrated enough that they engage under our tower. A couple of them take tower hurts, which helps, and we've got our team is really good. Like, Sona hits never great crescendo, but like they're all dead by this point. Corki goes after Lulu, which is stupid because now he's trapped. I die because, well, that's a recurring theme for the whole game. But in my death, I give another kill to Graves, which essentially seals the game for us. Because now Lux has got Baron. So, yeah, we're pushing. We didn't get in hip at this point. We win another team fight. Again, I die. Mordekaiser ults me. So we're all quite... We take in hip. A little bit low. And Shen finally decides to tank turrets for us. At this point we could have won the game, but I was getting worried because we're all fucking low. So I told them to back off. We're all a bit frustrated because we knew we could have probably just won it there and then. But we back off, we played a little bit safer. The Baron buff is now back up. And it's warded this time. And they're all going for it. Essentially, we all know this is probably, if we lose this fight here, they're just going to win the game. Even though we've got a massive advantage of 7 grand. It's like 35, 19, we've got an inhib, we've got 6 turrets. This is super important for us though, because we didn't manage to close the game out soon enough, they have got this chance. So I'm looking for a chance to get in. Wait for the team to arrive. We're all here. Alright, Lux throws her ult on me. I managed to steal Baron, which is great for us. Shen dies, but they've dropped basically all their ults on us. So now our carries all I have to deal with is just basically auto attacks. Lux has got loads of mana, and she doesn't use it appropriately. There's so much more she could have done. Our Lulu player keeps Orion alive. Graves gets his double kill. Kills Sona. He goes in, gets Corki. He gets triple kill there. It's probably a quadra, unofficial, but keeps going. Now there's only Lux up. She's got no Baron buff, and the 3 of them have only got 1 turret to take out. There's pretty much nothing she can do at this point, and inevitable happens that we push and we win. So looking back over the game, a couple of things that clearly we need to improve on. We couldn't leave our side of the river often because there wasn't enough wards. It's something I've tried to pick up a lot more as I play jungle. Playing Xin Zhao is something I want to maybe stop doing and play more tankish AP. But overall, I think the game was okay, just a little bit too long. We should have finished earlier.